So, here's the comparison you guys have been waiting for. A comparison with all three of the NECA 1994 sculpts. Well, pretty much the same sculpt, just different figures. The NECA 1994 from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, the Loot Crate Reactor Glow, glow in the dark edition, I don't know, DX thing Godzilla, and the Burning Godzilla, which, might I say, now that I finally own him, you might think there's not really a purpose for him on the shelf anymore, hey? No, I'm still gonna keep him. I mean, he's the rarest NECA figure, ever made for Godzilla. He was released only one time, and wasn't even a retail release. I think the only place you could get him outside of Loot Crate was AliExpress, but even then, I think those are, rejected prototypes, factory orders, or something. I don't know. But might I say, there is literally no difference compared in terms of the sculpts. Yeah, maybe different materials, because these two are made of translucent materials, and even then the translucent materials are different, and this guy's made of solid material. But fundamentally, they are the exact same size. Literally nothing is different. Although, you can definitely see the glue still there after all these years. How is that glue not worn down? That must be some strong damn glue. Now that really I'm thinking about it. Because, that thing literally has seeped into the figure at this point and still hasn't worn down. People, get yourself this type of glue. That's dollar store type of glue I got, I think. I don't know, I'm just recalling that moment right now. So for an extra size comparison, here he is next to his Gashapon bootleg counterparts with the 94 to 95 and then a bunch of the others. So, my good gosh. It feels so good finally having this and not calling these two my main Burning Godzillas anymore. Look, I like these figures, but damn it, this is a whole lot better. And a lot more up to my standard nowadays, at least. And here he is next to the little tiny UB Godzilla finger puppets that are also Burning Godzilla, with number 1 and number 2, which is just him kind of standing and him in the bubble bath. Or just setting Tokyo literally to steam hell. And I must say, Godzilla here, again, is much better. I mean, these are finger puppets and this is an action figure, so what's really the comparison there? What? They're both, I guess, Burning Godzilla? I mean, yeah, they're all Burning Godzilla, so yeah. And for another size comparison, here he is next to the Godzilla Ornament by Heirloom, I think. Is it Heirloom? I don't know, I think you're American something. But, yeah, either way, this is, honestly, again, a rare figure. It's been discontinued for years, but got him for only $5 with the box included, so... Kind of see the light up there. Yep, pretty sweet pair of figures, I will say. And for another size comparison, here he is next to the Playmates Destroyer. You might be wondering why I have two of them. Well, that's simple to answer. Lots. I got this guy on his own, and I bought this guy on a lot with 8 Playmates figures. That includes Monsterverse Classic Series, both together, for $50. At retail, they're all together about $80. Pretty damn good price, I would say. So, yeah, I'll definitely be on the lookout for prices like that again. And for the comparison that you guys have probably been waiting for, and the final comparison for this video, here he is next to the NECA Burning Godzilla, which from 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters, which I will fight anybody, fist and cuffs, if I have to, if you call this Thermo Godzilla. Nowhere has ever been confirmed that this is Thermo Godzilla. It's even advertised as Burning Godzilla on packaging, yet you hacks still want to call this thing Fire Godzilla, Thermo Godzilla. It's Burning Godzilla, guys. get it right. But yeah, Burning Godzilla, Burning Godzilla. Which one do I think looks better? That's kind of subjective. But of course, I'd be saying him because I'm biased as hell. But then again, this is the OG, so yeah, that's got my brain into a bit of a spin of confusion right there. And hey, I discovered if you put the beam effect in the NECA 1956 poster version of Godzilla King of the Monsters beam effect in there. Wow. That has to be the worst timing ever. I was gonna say I discovered that you can kind of finagle it in there, but I guess that's not really the case, huh? Okay, that should hold. But anyways, what are my final thoughts on this figure? Honestly, this is freaking sweet. The sculpt and the paint applications are truly one of a kind. It does not have an equivalent. It really doesn't. I mean, the reactor glow exists, but you know what I'm talking about. It's made by the same company anyway, so it's not really fair to say that's, you know. But it's amazing. It's rock solid. And I can really just say my childhood self right now would be amazed. I finally got this figure after nearly 7, or I think it's over 7 now, over 7 years of trying to buy this figure. And I finally have it. Well, actually, I think it came out in 2015, so whatever, close to 7 years. That's close enough. But it's finally a breath of fresh air to finally have this Godzilla figure in my hands, too. For a price of only like $30 on the aftermarket, because that is how much he goes for nowadays, it's not a bad go. It really isn't. Truly, if you can just get like any version of this figure, go right ahead. But at least make sure it's mint as possible. And if it's still in the box, make sure not to take it out. Unless you really want to. But of course, you know, if he was facing 2 destroyers, as I had him displayed earlier, he'd probably get his butt kicked. Because let's be honest, 1 destroyer was already hard enough for him to beat. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.